Hello guys, welcome back to yet another episode of Content Monsters, and in today's episode we're going to review the Bullet Train.
Konnichiwa.
Right on schedule.
Which was released in cinemas in August and has just been released on Netflix recently. The Bullet Train features Brad Pitt, Joey King, Aaron Tyler Johnson, Bad Bunny, Sandra Bullock, Michael Shannon, Logan Lerman, Brian Tyree Henry, Hiroyuki Sanada, Sazy Beats, Andrew Koji, Ryan Reynolds in a blink and you miss cameo, Johanna Watts, Masioka, Julio Gabe, and Famke Janssen. Bullet Train is this absolute roller coaster madcap crime cum comic thriller, which is about this train which is traveling from Tokyo to Kyoto, and this train has amongst its few passengers henchmen and gang lords and criminals from across the world who boarded this train for an objective which is connected to each other's objective but is also conflicting to each other's objective. And leading the pack is Ladybug, played by Brad Pitt.
I am ready.
Well, that's great, Ladybug.
Ladybug.
Your new operational name?
Oh, I see what you're doing. Ladybug's supposed to be lucky. Ha!
Now, Brad Pitt is not supposed to be on this train, but he's filling in for another hitman. He ignores his handler's orders of carrying a gun because he is a criminal who's supposedly in therapy right now. He's undergoing anger management sessions and he doesn't want to indulge in violence. He's very clear, as far as possible, he's going to avoid killing people. But at no point in time is he going to not fend for himself or defend himself. And while he does that, he ends up doing exactly what he doesn't want to do, which is killing people. Along with him, you have Zoe King in the role of Prince, a very, very interesting role. She's on the train for objectives of her own.
You're going to want to hear the whole story.
What's waiting for us in Kyoto?
The White Death with his army of assassins.
And she's dressed in this typical Japanese schoolgirl uniform, and she's an absolute blast in the film. You also have the twins played by Aaron Tyler Johnson and Brian Tyree Henry, who are brilliant as Tangerine and Lemon.
Remember those two wackos from the Bolivia job?
The twins?
Yeah, not so sure they're twins.
Get off the train.
Their murderers and their murder count is in hundreds. They're very, very dreaded killers, but equally suave, very articulate, and have a funny bone too. Now, these twins are supposed to reach a gangster's son who's along with them. They've saved him from the kidnappers and the ransom money that his father had paid. They're supposed to reach that briefcase and the kid to Whispering Death, who's this Russian Don in Japan, and we get to see his face only towards the end. Now, like I said, a lot of people on the train are there for a particular goal which is connected to each other but also conflicting with each other.
Something else going on here?
Yeah, I'm not the only one on this train looking for this case.
Lemon, where's the briefcase?
Oh, it's that shit.
Now, what works for this film? To me, the fact that it doesn't take itself too seriously, it doesn't pretend to be a very highbrow film. It delivers exactly what it promises you, which is nail-biting action, some real thrills, seeing some of your favorite movie stars on screen, and a lot of charm, which Brad Pitt oozes. Now, coming to Brad Pitt, who according to me is the second big highlight of this film, Brad Pitt knows that he's very charming and he's actually using his charm to draw in the audiences as the maverick criminal who's undergoing therapy, who doesn't even want to carry a gun. He's also playing his age very beautifully.
Eat a bag of dicks, lady. I'm sorry. I'm working on it.
With those spectacles and that old floppy hat, and his action game is completely on point. He knows he just has to be present on screen, and make no doubt about it, he's clearly leading the pack of these interesting set of characters and actors, and he clearly ensures that there's never a dull moment in the film. Even though at points the action may be slightly over the top, but he ensures that the audience is in splits all the time.
You stab me?
Even the rest of the star cast, like I mentioned, like the guys playing the twins, they have a very interesting role and it's very, very well performed. The third part that I liked about this film is that every character in this film has his own emotional backstory, has his own objective. While most of them are dreaded criminals, they have their own agendas because of which they are on this train and they want to reach that particular destination in Kyoto. So that also adds to getting the audience hooked onto the film. So to me, these three are clearly the highlights of this film. film. The entire film, almost the entire film, right till the very end, except the last couple of shots, have been shot in this metro train itself, and that is why the title Bullet Train. I think as an audience, if you're expecting a rip-roaring action thriller with a few punches thrown in, with a few one-liners thrown in, with a bit of humor, this is the film that you would want to see. But yes, be prepared. There is a lot of gory violence. The violence is really, really gory. But if you're up for it, then you're going to enjoy this Bullet Train ride a lot. I would give this film a rating of 6.5 on 10. And that is, like I said, primarily due to the principal star cast who does a fabulous job in the film, and that one man, Brad Pitt, leading the show all the way. If you watch this film, do let us know what you think of our review. And if you like our review, please do subscribe to our channel for many, many more such reviews. We'll keep coming back. We'll see you soon. Thank you.